Good to see you twice in a week. That's nice. Okay, good. Good, good, good. The people who do even better with Tai Chi do it twice a week. So, okay. Um, oh, I knew there was one announcement. I forgot to do this. Um, so, on June 21st at the Norwood Hills Country Club, the APD is doing their annual golf. What do they call it? Golf Classic, the 24th annual Golf Classic. Um, so the APDA does before COVID they were doing 3 fundraisers a year. The walk is one of them. This is also one, and they do this. Barbara got you set up right there. Um, and so if you like to golf, this is a great way to give back to the APDA. There's also, if you don't like to golf, there's a cocktail reception at 4:30 that you can also attend. So if you want more information, you can grab one of these flyers at the front desk. Okay. Um, I'll be out of town that week, but also, if you're wanting an opportunity to volunteer for the APDA, they're looking for people that can help with that also, because they do a raffle, and they'll need some help with that too. Okay, all right, good to see you, both of you. Pardon me. The 21st, I think, is a Tuesday. If the calendar in my head is right, I think it's a Tuesday. So, all right. So just to help everybody with names, we have Lana. We have Lana. Oh man, I was doing so well with that. Oh, I'm sorry. Lana, and then Rick, who I call, if it makes you feel any better, I call him Rich all the time. Barbara, Daryl, Cheryl, and Carl. And I'm Craig. But until I get your name right or your name right, you can just call me Bob or whatever, Frank. Yeah, call me. Or you can be like my daughter calls me Craigles. All right, traditional Chinese bow. Right hand, fist, power, left hand, fingers together, friendship, tucking the thumb, humility. And the fist goes into the palm, and we say, welcome. Ni hao. Good job. Wow, you can learn a foreign language. She was a Spanish teacher. All right, Wuji position, deep breathing. We're going to breathe from the belly. Probably want to stand kind of in between the chairs. So you can hold on to the chairs. Face. Would you rather move over there? Yeah, let's move you up here real fast. So why don't you come up here? Get rid of this. That way you can kind of face a little bit more towards me. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. We'll put this chair to this side of you. Excellent. Unless, if you want to be on camera, you come in between the gray lines. You can be on camera. Let's begin. Inhale. And exhale. Deep belly breath in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Push the hands in front of us next. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, push the palms forward. Inhale. Exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Arms over the head next. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, push the palms to the ceiling. Inhale. And exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale and exhale. Arms to the side. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, hands out to the side, fingertips up. Inhale and exhale. Big, deep belly breath in. Long, slow breath out. Inhale. Exhale. One more time to the side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Arms in the diagonals. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, left hand up, right hand down. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, right hand up and left hand down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to the heart one more time. It's okay to smile and breathe. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, relax the hands down. Flap the arms like bird wings. Big, deep belly breath in. And long, slow breath out. Good job. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And we'll finish with gathering chi. Now, if you need to take 3 deep breaths for anxiety, this is the one that I would do. Inhale. And exhale. I like to imagine this exercise. Inhale, I'm breathing in energy. And as I exhale, I let the serenity wash over my body. Inhale. Just let that calmness kind of flow over the body. Beautiful. There you go. So I didn't listen to the Today Show, but that's the one I would use. That gathering chi, I think, is just a really beautiful exercise to do to kind of calm the body down. They'll actually, there is another one similar. They call it calming chi. When we do shabashi, you inhale to the heart and then exhale the hands down. In traditional Chinese medicine, if you have any heart issues, you don't raise your hands above your heart level. So you can inhale to the heart and then exhale down. They call that calming chi also. So that's sometimes it works really well. The other thing that works really well sometimes, just as a little sidebar, the 3 cool down exercises we do, first we kind of punch, slap the legs, and the next one we tighten up the body. That is a really good exercise if you're feeling anxious, like if you get that shot of adrenaline for some reason, tightening up that body, doing that a couple times, and then taking 3 deep breaths afterwards. That's a really good exercise to calm the body down. Okay? Pardon me? If you can safely do that, yes. If you're having balance issues, keep your feet on the ground. Okay? But when your balance feels good enough, if you come up, because as you come up on the balls of your feet, you tighten the leg muscles up also. But if you need to stay on your, thanks for the example. And another example. Yeah. So, so, yeah. Wow, you, Lana has chairs for you. But when you kind of tighten the muscles up, do that like 3 times, then take 3 deep breaths. It can be very calming. I've used that in situations myself where you get that adrenaline rush and like, yeah, I don't need that right now. I need to stay calm. Okay. Is Cheryl okay? Did she? Okay. Awesome. Okay. If you ever need to go to the bathroom, just give me a thumbs up. Let me know you're okay when you walk out, because I worry about like if someone isn't feeling good and they walk out of the room, I'm worried that they're okay, although there's somebody up front there, so to help me with that. All right, so we're going to start with the chin tuck. Keep the chin level. Feel like someone's pushing back on the chin. Nice stretch on the back of the neck. Float the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin while looking straight ahead. Hands come out, chin gently floats up, and sink the chin to the chest. Again, we float the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin. Feel that nice stretch. Hands come out, chin gently floats up. Sink the chin to the chest. Beautiful. One more time. Float the hands up in front of us. Hands to the chest, tucking in the chin. Hands come out, chin gently floats up. Sink the chin to the chest. Beautiful. Next neck exercise, looking side to side, prayer hand position. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Watch the right hand going over the right shoulder. Look to the right, gently push down on the left. And come back to center. Make sure you're turning the neck as you do this. Tai Chi ball, right hand is on top. Watch the left hand going over the left shoulder. Look left, gently push down on the right. And come back to center. Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Watch the right hand going over the right shoulder. Turn the neck, look over your right shoulder. Feel that stretch. And come back to center. Tai Chi ball, right hand on top. Watch the left hand going over the left shoulder. Look to the left, gently push down on the right. And come back to prayer hands. Same thing, other side. Tai Chi ball, left hand on top. Look over your right shoulder, bring your right hand with you, turn the neck, feel the stretch, and come back to center. Tai Chi ball, right hand on top. Turn the head, feel the stretch. You're just turning the neck, not turning the shoulders. Feel that nice stretch. And come back to center and relax the hands down. Primary on that exercise is looking over one shoulder and then looking over the other shoulder. Hang on, somebody said something to me online. Hi, Vaughn. Hi, Jenny. Vaughn had brain surgery. Whoa. Vaughn, I hope you're okay. Vaughn is up in Wisconsin. He's been joining me on stream since before COVID. So I'm curious, Vaughn, if you had DBS or if you had a different type of brain surgery, although you don't have to answer that if you don't want to. Jenny, nice to see you. Vaughn, I hope you're doing okay. Stay safe while you're doing this. Make sure you have something to hold on to, okay, Vaughn? So Vaughn was a cross-country runner like I was in high school. So, all right. Forward shoulder circles are next, all right? So keep the body nice and straight. We're going to bring the shoulders back, then up, then forward and down. Shoulders back, up, forward, and down. One more time. Back, up, forward, and down. Now reverse that. Shoulders forward, up, back, and down. Forward, up, back, and down. One more time. Forward, up, back, and down. Gathering chi, reaching for infinity. Imagine someone's gently pulling on your wrists. Inhale, gently reaching out, reaching up. And then exhale, relax the hands down. Again, gently reaching out, reaching up, nice and slow and smooth. And exhale, relax the hands down. Pardon me. One more time. Gently reaching out, reaching up. Exhale, relax the hands down. Good job. Nice work. Touching heaven and earth, lifting the head up by the silk thread. Prayer hand position. Left hand pushes up, right hand pushes down, stretching the spine. And come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, again, gently stretching the spine. And come back to center. Left hand up, right hand down, push the head gently to the ceiling. Come back to center, there you go. Right hand up, left hand down, again, float the head towards the ceiling. Good job. One more time each side. Left hand up, right hand down, float the head to the ceiling. Come back to center. Right hand up, left hand down, again, float the head to the ceiling. And come back to center. Relax the hands down. I'll give you a hint on that one, and I should have done it before we did the exercise, but that's all right. You'll remember for next week. If you kind of exhale as you do that exercise, you get a little bit more of a stretch on that one. If we hold our breath, our body kind of stays tight, but if you exhale and go, you get more of a stretch, okay? This is something I've learned. Carrying the ball side to side, not moving the hips. I'm turning my upper body, turning my belly button left and right without moving the hips. You're dressed in like Cubs blue today, dude. What's up? You're a Cubs fan? Oh, good. Because I consider you a friend, and that would have to change that then. Oh, yeah. So my nephew is a call-up umpire for the Major League. He works, he's officially assigned to AAA, but they call him up. I got to watch him work the plate at Wrigley Field. Yeah, that was really, really cool. Prayer hand position, Tai Chi ball, left hand is on top. Gently turn to the left. Turning the ball over, right hand is on top, and then gently turn to the right. We turn the ball over, left hand is on top, gently turn to the left. Turn the ball over, right hand is on top, and gently turn to the right. Turn the ball over, left hand is on top, then turn to the left. Stay on the left, turn the ball over, right hand is on top, and gently turn to the right. Beautiful. I'll give you another hint about this one. So stay on the right side, turn the ball over, left hand is on top. Now, don't look down at the ball, look beyond the ball, look under the horizon. So as you turn to the left, you're kind of scanning the horizon. Excellent. Turn the ball over, right hand is on top. And as you turn to the right, again, you're kind of scanning the horizon. Beautiful. We're going to do that one more time. That was beautiful. Good posture. Turn the ball over, left hand is on top. As you move to the left, scan the horizon. Good job. Turn the ball over, right hand is on top, and gently turn to the right. Beautiful. And then we turn the ball over, come back to center, and relax the hands down. It's so cool when you instruct your students and they actually do it. That's like really cool. Thank you. I want to stick with standing, okay? Everybody good with that? If you get tired, sit down, okay? All right. So hip exercise, side to side. We're concentrating on keeping the knee bent and keeping the body straight. So we're not leaning out, not pronating the hip out, okay? Keep that body nice and straight. We work on tapping the opposite foot to start with, and you'll eventually get to the point where you can float that foot. Use your chair, okay? And our leg is going out to the side, so I'm not bringing it to the front, but I'm opening it up almost like scissors opening up, okay? So use your chair. Stay safe as you do this one, okay? That's why we've got the chairs next to you. Perfect. So prayer hand position. We weight shift to the right. Keep a bend in the right knee. Use that chair if you need to. Tap that left foot or float the left foot. Set the left foot down. Weight shifts to the left, keeping a bend in the left knee. Tap the right foot or float the right foot. Use that chair if you need to. Come back through center. Push to the right, weight to the right, bend in the right knee. Tap or float the left foot. Come back to center. Push to the left, weight to the left, bend in the left knee. Tap or float the right foot. And back to center. One more time. Bring all the weight to the right leg with a bend in the right knee. Tap or float the left foot. And then come back through center. Weight left, bend in the left knee. Tap or float the right foot. And come back to center. Relax the hands down. Beautiful. Next exercise, Hokey Pokey, moving back and forth. The name hasn't caught on yet with Dr. Lam. I'm sure it will at some point. I'm turning sideways just to demonstrate. I tap the heel in front of me with no weight on it. I tap the toe behind me with no weight. As your balance gets better, you'll be able to extend back further. But for right now, keep the toe in close as you start, all right? The upper body stays straight, so I'm not leaning backwards and leaning forward, all right? And then finally, for my Parkinson's friends, I love it when you lift the knee as you transition, okay? So stay by the chair, stay safe. Touching your toe behind you is a balance challenge, shall we say. So weight shifts to the right, bend in the right knee, use that chair. Tap left heel in front of us. And then transition, tap left toe behind us. Keep all the weight on the right. Empty left heel, hands behind us. And empty left toe, hands in front of us. Try and keep all the weight on that right leg. One more time, empty on the heel. And empty on the toe. And come back to center. Looking good. One thing I would suggest is as you tap the toe behind you, keep plenty of space between your feet. Don't bring the feet in close together. You want to keep plenty of space, all right? So if I have to set down my foot, it feels nice and safe. If I'm doing this as I set down my foot, it's a balance challenge, okay? All right, other side. Weight shifts to the left with a bend in the left knee. Empty right heel, hands behind us. Empty right toe, hands in front of us. Good job. Empty on the heel. And empty on the toe. Keep plenty of space between your feet. Don't make me say your name. Empty on the heel. And empty on the toe. And come back to center. That one's a challenge, isn't it? Yeah, that's a tough one. I call it the Hokey Pokey. Yeah. That's a great one to practice at home. Kitchen counters are like at the right height to hold on to for that one. And it's really good. I don't know if there's ever been a study on this or not, but sometimes I find people with Parkinson's don't know where they're at in the 3D world that we're in. So they're not sure whether their heel is here or here or here. I think that one helps with that exercise. Proprioception, I believe it's called. Proprioception. Oh, it was close. One syllable off. So that's a really good one to practice, touching empty heel and empty toe. Just make sure you have something to hold on to, okay? So let's do this. You mind coming up and helping me again like you did last week over the heel kick? So,
If I don't fall over.
you didn't fall over last week. You just got everyone to think you were going to, but you still kept your balance. So we're going to do a heel kick. I'm going to demonstrate this from the seated position, and Daryl's going to demonstrate it from the standing position. So you might want to consider doing this one seated just to stay safe, okay? So let me grab a chair. So if you're standing, follow Daryl. If you're seated, follow me, okay? We're going to do the same thing just to demonstrate. Picking the leg up, kicking the leg out, picking the leg up, floating the foot to the ground. If you're standing, all the leg that has the weight on it, the knee stays bent. Seated, keep the back and body nice and straight. Make sure you hold on to your chairs, all right? We want everyone to be safe. So, hands loosely gripped at the belt line. If you're standing, weight shift to the right. Pick up the left leg. Heel kick left, punch out the right fist. Pick up the left leg and float the foot to the ground. If you're standing, weight shift left, bend in the left knee, pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. And pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. It's even harder when you're mirroring, isn't it?
I'm just having a rough time with the left leg today.
Oh, gotcha. I understand. Weight shifts to the right if you're standing. Pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out the right fist. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. If you're standing, weight shift to the left with a bend in the left knee. Pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. Pick up the right leg, float the foot to the ground. Beautiful. One more time. Keep plenty of space between your feet as you return to Wu Ji. Weight shifts right, bend in the right knee, pick up the left leg, heel kick left, punch out the right fist, and hold that for a half hour. Pick up the left leg, float the foot to the ground. There you go. Thank you. And if you're standing, weight shift left, pick up the right leg, heel kick right, punch out the left fist. And then pick up the right leg and float the foot to the ground. Beautiful. Shake those legs loose. Good job. Good work. Good work. That's a tough exercise.
I have a tendency to float up without the chair when I punch.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to maintain, obviously, Tai Chi don't know, right?
Right. Yes.
I have a tendency.
Everybody does.
For balance.
And it actually makes your balance worse when you raise up. It makes your balance worse when you sink down. And I have to keep working with that myself, that when I'm here, yeah, you want to actually sink more, because it lowers your center of gravity and helps your balance. I have to constantly work on that myself. Like when I'm doing this exercise, you start to feel like you're doing this and you learn to sink even lower. It works the leg a lot more, but that's not a bad thing, right? Keep working on getting your legs stronger. Okay. Bow stance, we can do this one standing. I think you guys will be fine with this one standing. Just make sure you have the chairs next to you if you need them, okay? So, bow stance, I want you to concentrate on two things. First is stepping out empty. So I step out with the front foot and no weight on that front foot. All right. Second thing is keeping plenty of space between the feet. Everybody's looking good with this one. And then you shift the weight forward, do about 70% of the weight on the front foot, and then you shift the weight back and you come back to center. Okay? So there's a lot of things that go on in this exercise. Make sure you're stepping out empty and keeping the space. That's the first two things to concentrate on, okay? All right. Hands loosely gripped at the belt line. Weight shifts to the right. Step out empty with the left foot. Now weight shift left, punch out right fist. Weight shifts back and come back to center. Nicely done. Weight shifts to the right, weight shifts left. Step out empty right. Right foot forward, bow stance, punching out left fist. Weight shifts back and come back to center. So when you first start off, keep your steps short, all right? Don't try and overstep on this one. As you start out with this exercise, your empty step may be only that your heel's in line with your toe. That's fine. Yep, there you go. There you go. Also, the front foot, it usually works best to keep that toe facing forward, okay? When you toe out, your energy kind of goes this direction. So it usually works best to keep the toe facing forward, okay? And make sure, if you toe out, that's okay, but keep your knee lined with your toe, all right? You want to keep those joints aligned with one another, okay? Don't have the toe facing this way and face the knee that way. You can see, doesn't that look comfortable? So So make sure your knee is lined with your toe, okay? All right, hands loosely gripped at the belt line, weight shifts to the right. Step out empty, left foot's in front. Now shift weight left, punch out right fist. Bring the weight forward onto the left leg. And weight shifts back and come back to center. Weight shifts to the left. Step out empty, right foot. Now weight shifts right, punch out left fist. Weight shifts back, come back to center. Keep those steps small. Weight shifts right, step out empty left foot. Weight shifts left, punch out right fist, bring the weight forward onto the left leg. Excellent. Weight shifts back, come back to center. Weight shifts to the left, step out, empty right foot forward. And then weight shifts right, punch out left fist. Don't overstep on this one. Weight shifts back, come back to center. Excellent. We're going to do that one more time. So I step out empty, all my weight's on the back foot. As I shift my weight forward into the bow stance, 70% is on the front, leaving 30% on the back. Feet are rooted down. Movement comes from the hips, right? I'm pushing my hips forward. My head and shoulders are just following whatever my hips do, okay? All right, told you there's a lot going on in this exercise. Weight shifts to the right, step out empty, left foot forward, shift weight left, 70% of the weight's on the left, movement comes from the hips. And weight shifts back and return to center. Give you another hint on this one. If you're in this bow stance, it should feel really solid. If it doesn't, pull the front foot back and make sure you have a wide enough stance. All right, that's usually the reason that you'll get here. You'll do like this or overstep and you'll be like fighting your balance. Pull the front foot back, widen the stance a little bit, okay? Excuse me, weight shifts to the left, step out empty, right foot, don't overstep, right foot forward. Bring the weight onto the right, 70% of the weight on the right, punch out the left fist. And weight shifts back and come back to center. Excellent, I like that, that looks good. That's a good one to practice. That one gives you kind of a gateway to Tai Chi when you can accomplish that empty step. And we're gonna practice that just a little bit here. But let's do our ankle exercise first. Weight shifts to the right, left foot, touch, heel, and toe. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Don't move the leg, move the ankle, heel, and toe. Good job. Weight shifts left, right foot, touch, heel, and toe. Heel, toe, flex that ankle, heel, toe. One more time, heel, and toe. Weight shifts back to the right with a bend in the right knee, left foot, touch little toe, and then big toe. Outside of the foot, inside of the foot, little toe, and big toe. Weight shifts left, right foot, touch, little toe, big toe. Outside of the foot, inside of the foot, little toe, and big toe. Back to center. All right, I want to do that second ankle exercise again. However, I want you to not look at your feet while you do it, all right? Keep looking straight ahead. It's going to help you with your balance. I'll be happy to tell you if you're not doing it right, okay? So you don't need to look down to see if you're doing it right. But I want you to feel what your feet are doing, okay? It's important nerve control. Weight shifts to the right, left foot, touch, little toe, and big toe. Outside of the foot, inside of the foot, little toe, and big toe. Beautiful. Weight shifts left, other side, same. Right foot, little toe, big toe. It's so much nicer seeing your eyes than the top of your head, so thank you. Big toe, outside of the foot, inside of the foot, and back to the Wuji position. Beautiful. Any questions on those 12 exercises? Pardon me? Yeah, it's a good overall workout of the body. I have a listing of those on my website, so you can print that off and try and practice those every day. That's when they become really powerful, is when you start doing it twice a week, and or more. Yeah, every day. There's nothing the matter with doing it every day. And in fact, Daryl found out, this is before COVID, he would get up he gets up at like the stupid crazy hours in the morning. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay. Then I'm the stupid crazy one because I stay up late. But anyway, Daryl found that when he got up in the morning and he did Tai Chi in the morning, when he came to Tai Chi class later in the day, that his balance was better. Is that an accurate statement? Well, I think what happens is you're kind of gently challenging your balance. You do it in a controlled situation where you have something to hold on to. But if you don't challenge your balance, it's never going to get any better, right? Um, and that's why people who sit a lot, their balance gets worse and worse. They lose muscle mass. They're not challenging their balance. This is a nice controlled way that we gently challenge your balance and give your body, you kind of figure things out. So like when you're shifting your weight and sometimes you go, whoa, or as you put your foot behind you, you kind of go, whoa, whoa. That's your body's figuring out where your center of gravity is, and it's learning from that every time. And so challenging it gently. Pardon me? Exactly. Exactly. And Parkinson's is a neuromuscular disease. So you got to work the brain and the body together. That's how they were designed, is to work together. So, all right, get yourselves a drink of water. We're going to do a leg exercise next. I didn't want to put words in your mouth. Ah, interesting.
Modification's okay, but when I offload,
Mm-hmm.
this is cheap. When I try to go heel, I kind of offload, try to bring it back and raise the thing, or flat foot raise.
It's usually, you can set the foot down flat if you want.
You do this. I don't know if that's.
Sometimes, 'cause that may be I'm just turning this direction. I want to make sure I don't fall over or something like that. But in general, when you're moving forward, you do heel to toe. And then as you move backwards, like if you have you stepping backward, you'd step toe to heel. Okay. Did I answer your question?
Yeah, just that I thought maybe there was a theory that advanced was a flat raise versus a flat placement.
When you do it, when you no, actually, you bring up a good point. So a lot of times, the critical part of that bow stance is stepping out empty. And when you set the heel down, I'll see a lot of people they'll do this, kind of fall onto the heel. When you do it flat foot, you tend not to fall as much, and you can also bring that foot out and let it float over the floor, and then set it down, and then shift your weight. That's a really good way. And then as you come back, you do the same thing. Pick the foot up, let it float, and come back to center. So there are some Tai Chi. It's more of the some of the Korean martial arts, and you'll see it happen in the Chen style. Sometimes they'll set the foot down more flat because they're trying to kind of like sweep the floor. Like if you're doing a leg sweep, you keep the foot flat because it gives you more surface area, if you will, a better chance. So if you're trying to sweep somebody's foot with your heel up, that's kind of hard to do. But you'll see them like in the Chen style, as you shift weight in the Chen style, you'll see they'll pick the foot up and they'll do this. They'll slide the foot across the floor as they shift weight. So yeah, they'll pick the foot up like this, and then they'll set it and sweep it across the floor like that. And then you see Dr. Lam, who'll do, we'll see this one may not have a happy ending. He'll sweep out and go really low like that. But his looks a lot more graceful than that because he can sink lower on one leg. So, so it kind of depends on what style you're doing, what you're trying to do at the time. So Daryl was trained in Ishinryu, and so he tends to not pick his feet up. And we've discussed this. So Daryl will kind of do this with his foot as he does that. But I'm trying, people with Parkinson's, I like to see them pick their knee up a little bit more. And so that's a night, I won't say battle. It's a change.
I've only got 6 years of Tai Chi and I have 9 years of history.
So we need to get you 3 more years and then
You might break that habit.
there we go. Okay, well, I'm going to try. All right, leg strengthening exercise. Your legs aren't too tired, are they? Okay, so use your chair with this exercise, all right? We're working on keeping the knee bent and keeping the body straight, okay? This is a really good leg strengthening exercise. It's a really good way to start letting the body figure out balance, okay? So weight shifts left, bending the left knee, right foot, cat stance, C-A-T. And tap the right toe out in front of us, empty, keeping a bend in the left knee. Return to the cat stance. Tap right toe out to the side, empty. And cat stance. And tap right toe behind us to the back. And back to the cat stance. And return to Wuji. Other side, weight shifts to the right with a bend in the right knee, left foot, cat. Tap left toe to the front, empty. And return to the cat stance. Tap left toe to the side, keep all your weight on the right. And cat stance. And tap left toe behind us. Use your chair if you need to. Stay safe. And cat stance. And back to Wuji. Shake your legs loose. All right. Your legs doing okay? You getting tired? Okay. Pardon me? Okay. By the way, I know it's hard to do in an exercise class, and especially in a group exercise class, but if your legs do get tired, please sit down. That's when injuries are more likely to occur, is when you're tired. So if you get tired, it's okay. Sit down. All right. And I don't want to over-exercise you. I don't want you to get out of here and be worn out. Okay. Well, that doesn't do anybody any good. So, okay. So next exercise, we're going to do chapter 2 of this exercise. All right. So we're going to start with the cat stance, and we're going to do that empty step forward, and then we're going to shift all the way to that foot and make the other foot empty. Okay. All right. I'm going to bring these chairs a little closer so you can. I don't want you to have to like reach for them. Okay. All right. So again, if you get tired, sit down. I'm going to sit down. No. All right. Weight shifts left, bending the left knee, right foot, cat. See, I told you I was tired. No, don't do cat stand. Don't imitate me. Tap right toe out in front, empty. Set the right foot down with no weight on it. Now, slowly shift all the way to the right. Keep a bend in the right knee. And then tap or float left foot behind us. Then set the left foot down with no weight on it. Shift weight back onto the left and right cat stance. This is a great chance to practice that sinking also. Tap right toe out to the side, empty. Set the right foot down, but keep all your weight left. Now shift weight right, keep the upper body straight. Sink onto the right as you tap or float the left foot. Then set the left foot down without any weight on it. Shift the weight to the left and right cat once again. Tap right toe behind us. Keep all your weight forward on the left leg. Keep plenty of space between your feet. Set the right foot down. Now shift weight back onto the right. Keep that right knee bent. Tap or float the left foot. Then set the left foot down with no weight on it. Shift weight onto the left and right cat. And return to Wu Ji. Beautiful. Isn't this fun? It's his favorite exercise. You even said that to him when we started the exercise, didn't you? Uh-huh. All right, other side, weight shifts to the right. Left foot, cat. Tap, left toe to the front, empty. Set the left foot down with no weight on it. Shift the weight onto the left, bend in the left knee, tap or float, right foot behind us. Set the right foot down, but don't put any weight on it. Shift the weight back onto the right, left cat. Tap, left toe to the side, keeping all your weight on the right. Set the left foot down. Shift weight left. All your weight's on your left leg. Tap or float right foot. Set the right foot down. Now weight shift right and left cat. Tap left toe behind us, empty. Set the left foot down, but keep your weight forward on the right. Now shift weight back onto the left. All the weight's left, tap or float the right foot. Then set the right foot down. Weight shifts to the right and left cat. And return to Wu Ji. Awesome. Shake those legs loose. Get yourself a drink of water. See, Daryl, they just want to keep doing this exercise the rest of the hour. I can tell from the looks on their faces. That is a great leg strengthening exercise. Isn't it fun? And by the way, you didn't even touch your chair that whole time, did you? Right, but yeah. And when you first started, how often did you use the chair? Yeah, it was one hand, but it was one hand firmly planted and white knuckled locked onto the chair. So, and you've been doing Tai Chi how long now? I was going to say it's about a year, maybe a little over a year. Okay. But I didn't start that class. I've been. Okay. Okay. All right. No, Tai Chi is better taught live than online. But we appreciate you, Vaughn and Jenny. Let's do a hand exercise. I want to give your legs just a little bit of a break. We're going to do the more exciting hand exercise, though. Pointer finger and thumb, make them into a nice circle. Interlock the two circles. Touch the tips of the other three fingers as best as you can, and then gently push the palms towards one another. Where'd those smiles go? And relax the hands. Then we move to the middle finger and the thumb. Beautiful circle. Interlock those two. Touch the tips of the other three fingers and gently push the palms towards one another. And relax. By the way, if you're having trouble with it, you can just take all of your fingers and do like a praying type thing if that's easier for you. Don't hurt your fingers, all right? Ring finger and thumb, interlock those two. tips of the other three fingers. Gently push the palms towards one another. Keep your shoulders relaxed as you do this. So you're not doing this, but nice and relaxed. Relax the hands and then the pinky and the thumb. Interlock those two. Touch the tips of the other three fingers. Gently push the palms together. Yep, it's a good follow. You'll eventually get there. And relax. Beautiful. The other one you can do is just touch each digit and go nice and slow to the palm of the hand. That's another one. That's a good exercise. Yeah, when you do the pinky, the other ones kind of want to ride along, but that's okay. So I want to do, let's work a little bit on the form, all right? I want to teach you the first move of the form today. That sound like fun? So the form that I teach in this class is Tai Chi for Arthritis. It was developed by Dr. Paul Lam. It's the Soon style of Tai Chi. So when the grandkids ask you what style of Tai Chi you're doing, tell them it's a Soon style. It's S-U-N. It's spelled S-U-N. It's pronounced S-O-O-N. Sun Lutang is the gentleman who developed this style. So I'm going to show you commencement, and then we're going to work on it together, all right? So just as a demonstration of commencement, and I'm going to mirror you as I do this. Easy peasy, right? All right. So we're going to work with the feet first, okay? Anytime we learn Tai Chi, and almost anytime I'm going to teach you a movement, I'm going to teach you the footwork first. And if you ever get confused, go back to the feet. Ignore the hands, go back to the feet. If you don't get the feet right, nothing's going to feel correct, okay? So I'm going to mirror you as I do this. Stand with your heels together, feet out, like at a 45-degree angle, as long as that's comfortable for you, kind of Charlie Chaplin style, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is bend the knees. And then we're going to shift the weight to the right leg. All the weight's on the right. With that left foot, I'm going to step out empty with the left foot, toe facing forward, and then shift all of the weight to the left foot and bring the right foot forward. Set it down, and we're in that Wuji position. Okay, feet directly across from one another. All right, let's try that again. Looking good. Heels together, feet out, 45-degree angle. We start with the legs straight, but don't lock the knees out, all right? First thing we do is bend the knees, shift the weight to the right. Step out empty with the left foot, shift the weight onto the left, and bring the right foot forward. And when you end up, you want to have that spacing between your feet so you could put two fists down between your feet. There you go. Much better, much better. All right. Any questions about that movement? Okay. Hands. I'm going to demonstrate the hands from the side, all right? So I start with my hands down at the sides. I'm not going to do the weight shift. We're just going to practice with the hands. So I start by bringing my hands up in front of me, fingers facing towards earth, and palms facing one another as you do this, okay? Go ahead and relax for a moment. So as we bring our hand up, you kind of flex the fingers down and you'll feel this stretch across the top of your arm, all right? There's a martial art reason for that. I'll try and get to that. So once again, we float the hands up in front of us, fingers facing towards earth. When my arms are parallel to the ground, I rotate the fingers towards heaven and then bring the hands down to the dantian, or the belly button. Now my palms are still facing one another, so it's like I'm holding on to a ball. Then I circle the hands up to the chest. And then I reach out like I'm handing a ball to somebody. Palms are still facing one another. And then the hands come back to prayer hands. Excellent. Do that again. So my hand is, I'm coming up, down to the dantian, circling, reaching out, and then coming back to prayer hands. Okay? Pardon me? The hands come up, down to the dantian, circling up, reaching out, and then come back to prayer hands. You can just go ahead and reach out, but doing this is not a bad idea. And next time you see your neurologist, you're going to ask him why he wanted better flexibility in your wrist, right? Okay. So let's try that again, just with the hands. Questions? Palms are always facing one another in this form, okay? Or, I'm sorry, in this movement, in this form, palms are facing one another. So float the hands up in front of us, fingers towards earth. Here's my right. Fingers towards heaven, hands down to the dantian, circling the hands up to the chest, gently reaching out. You can kind of let the hands dip again if you want, and then come back to prayer hands. Good? We're doing a lot of gardening, a lot of arm work yesterday. Well, that could be. That could be. So this is a really good thing to work on, this wrist flexibility, okay? It also kind of pumps blood into the hands and the arms. All right. You look like you were going to say something more. So. Oh, really? Well, you probably haven't done it this way before. So this is a good review. Actually, if for martial arts, there's a lot of good martial art reasons for it. Well, that's why I'm here. So let's put it all together. Heels together, feet out, 45-degree angle, arms down at the side, knees straight but not locked out. We begin with commencement. I float the hands up in front of me, fingers facing towards earth. I rotate the fingers towards heaven. As the hands come to the dantian, that's when I'm bending my knees. I weight shift to the right. I step out empty with the left foot as the hands circle up to the chest. And then I shift the weight onto the left as I'm reaching out. That brings the right foot forward, and the hands come back to the chest. And relax. Do that again. Questions? Yeah. This is a good move to do. That's what your neurologist was talking about. So, good thing to practice. Float the hands up in front of us, fingers facing towards earth. Rotate fingers towards heaven, bending the knees, sinking down, hands to the dantian. Weight shifts right, circle the hands up to the chest. Step out empty with the left foot. Weight shifts left. Right foot comes forward. Hands come back to the chest in prayer hands. And relax. Beautiful. Show's getting used to that. It's quite interesting. You mind being my crash test dummy? So I saw this demonstration. So Daryl's kind of like reaching out, wanting to punch me with the right. I can knock his hand away, turn, grab his wrist, turn it, arm lock him, and then push forward. So this exercise, we kind of knock the hand away. Go ahead, right hand forward. I knock the hand away. I can come up, come around with the wrist, grab, and then as I turn the wrist, I can use this hand or I can lean into it. I can pull down.
Also good for double grab.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody's coming in towards you. You do this and you can grab on both hands and pull out. So yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. That wrist works really well because if someone wants, thank you, Daryl. If someone wants to harm you, they're going to have to try and grab you. And that's a really good way. That's why you knock their hand away like that and then come around, grab, and you keep spinning it as you come down because then you're taking their arm and turning their arm. So, all right, let's do our cool down exercises. Lightly punch or slap the legs. Good job, everybody. Hydrate, lots of water, okay? Tighten up all the muscles of the body and relax. Tighten up the muscles and relax. One more time, tighten up the muscles and relax. And gather chi. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Excellent. Nice job. You almost got a double dose today. All right. Take care. Have a great weekend. I'll see you next Friday. What? Okay.